Колеги, вітання. Ми продовжуємо.
Dear colleagues, we continue our working day, and the next briefing is about the presentation of the all-Ukrainian action Feed the Warrior, and the speakers are Maria Burdun, member of public organization Feed the Warrior, Denis Osmolovsky, head of the NGO Legal Help 3222, Yevgen Vasyliev, who is founder of the restaurant Karatel, Punisher, and Igor Pyliavets, who is a veteran of anti-terrorist operation. Hello. Today we are ready to present to you one of our first and already successful projects that we launched by chance, but it is of high value and sense. What is the essence and task of our organization? We are called the Union of the Veterans of Anti-Terror. One of our main tasks is to help our military to come back from the anti-terrorist operation zone and come back to peaceful life without any complications in their lives that do happen all the time, starting from their psychological state and to their material well-being. As today already we watch the waves of demobilization, and more guys come home, and not only come back home, but also they come on leaves, and also many guys who come back wounded, so they face the problems what to do and where to find themselves. One of the complications and difficulties is, apart from the cost of travel, is just the usual human hunger. Unfortunately, we already know the facts when the guys who are at railway stations and bus stations cannot even buy a coffee for themselves. So the essence of our campaign is that any military, irrespectively where they were in service, whether they were mobilized or they were volunteers, they can help themselves to any drink or meal that were paid previously for by clients to partner restaurants and canteens. One of them is restaurant Karatel, that where any average Ukrainian who comes to a restaurant or coffee house and buys a coffee for themselves, and they also buy another drink for a military person, and as a small magnet this is on a billboard, so everyone may see how and what a veteran can order for free at this restaurant. So a military should not pay anything for this meal or drink. And the board is just a visualization so that a military person coming into the restaurant can see what they can count for. And in order to get this for free, a military person has to have any document that confirms their participation in the anti-terrorist operation, including a certificate of the combatant and a document from his command that they went on treatment or on leave. All this can be our card from Matchmakers, SWAT team. This is a usual plastic card which does not have a name on it, but it has a number by which we can identify who uses them. We issue this card to military personnel who do not have any documental ID, and this pertains first of all to volunteers, of whom we have many more than the Ministry of Defense thinks, and those guys still do not have respective documents, and we do confirm with this card that they were at war, that they do deserve some benefits as any other participants in the anti-terrorist operation, and later when they get their legal documents, our friends and partners, the Legal Help 3222 organization does.
We are very pleased to provide legal assistance in that, and today our NGO Legal Help 3222 is just a legal communicator. What is communication about? We are generalizing many of the legal issues which are problematic. We're trying to systematize them and to see how we can address that, going to different governmental institutions. So now, cooperating with the SWAT NGO, we are trying to create for all the participants of ATO, all of them, those who are volunteers in the army or whatever, all those who need any legal assistance, they can address the SWAT NGO and get a full-fledged legal support, which in everything, in all the problems they may have after they are dismissed from the army. Good afternoon, I'm Yevgen Vasyliev, the owner of restaurant Karatel. Our humoristic, patriotic restaurant was founded so that the warriors who participated in military actions, who were defending Ukraine, so that they are hosted with all the respect, so that people can eat and drink there. And this initiative is what is needed. We are one of the first institutions where we have this board and we participate in this action. Thank you. Pyliavets, Igor, former serviceman. The SWAT action is wonderful. The people who come back from the front line, they are faced with the situation when the state does not provide any social guarantees. Many warriors come back without money, many come back without rehabilitation, and this action allows people to feel themselves at home. Most refuse, even when they are treated with coffee. Even when they have 30 hryvnias, they prefer to buy coffee for themselves. But if they have no money, then this is very important for them. As to the restaurant Karatel, that's a very interesting project which allows the warriors to be within their own atmosphere, within some special atmosphere. We organize some artistic parties which get volunteers and ATO servicemen together. I would like to thank everyone who participates and will participate in SWAT action.
And what I should say to sum up, at the moment, more than 20 restaurants and eateries are taking part in our campaign in Ukraine. Most of them are in Kyiv, but also in Zhytomyr, Chervonograd, and we have agreed to launch the event Feed the Warrior in Lviv and Ivano-Frankivsk, and we are also trying to find partners in many other cities. Especially interested we are in Dnipropetrovsk and Kharkiv, as those are main transfer points for military who come back from the anti-terrorist operation zone, and we are looking for those restaurants that are situated next to training centers, military hospitals, and military units. And praise God, average Ukrainians do understand the problem and the situation about the provision for our warriors, and in fact at every institution, every restaurant that has launched its the magnet board is filled with magnets, and now we are solving the problem of informing the military about this event. As you know, when they are at the front line, they don't have a lot of opportunities to get to know about it. So we want to spread this information in the terrorist operation zone, and we are spreading it also through volunteers. But as every day, praise God, we have more and more restaurants like this. So at our official site, swat.org, there's an interactive map, and as soon as a restaurant owner calls us and says, we already have this magnet board, we put it on the online map, so every day you can see not only the number of restaurants that take part, but also see whether some people have their own opportunity or their friends who can do a similar thing. So you can see where the restaurant closest to you is. So we invite you to our site, to our page on Facebook, which is also called swat.org, and you have all the details about this event, and there's a constant flow of news about other campaigns that we're launching. We also plan to give some beauty treatment to our warriors through hairdressers and barbers, and elementary give them an opportunity to take a shower after the travel or after the front line, and this means a lot to the guys. We also plan actions with gifts for children and for wives who wait for their husbands. So please follow our events, our news on the site. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, colleagues. If you have any questions, please, you're welcome. No questions. Thank you very much, and have success. Our next briefing is at noon.